Today's energy carries a heavy and emotional tone, filled with the weight of loss, separation, and reflection. Your person is deeply missing you. They feel a strong sense of loneliness and neglect, almost as if they've been left out in the cold by your silence or distance. Yet, interestingly, they are also the ones who have withdrawn and chosen not to communicate. This contradiction is not lost on them. Beneath their quiet exterior, there's a storm of thoughts and emotions brewing. They've been going through a significant period of introspection, questioning their own behavior, their feelings for you, and the overall state of this connection. It hasn't been easy for them. The confusion that once clouded their heart is slowly giving way to clarity, and they are beginning to understand what this connection truly means to them. For a long time, your person may have taken your love, time, and patience for granted. They were acting out of ego, pride, or immaturity, making choices that pushed you away rather than drawing you closer. Now, they can see how their actions hurt you. This realization is humbling and painful for them. They recognize that they were selfish, that they didn't handle the situation with the maturity and care it deserved. In many ways, they now see that their own fear of vulnerability or rejection led to the very outcome they were trying to avoid: distance and emotional disconnection. The silence between you two has become louder than any argument could have been. Many of you, on the other hand, are emotionally drained from this back-and-forth pattern. Your person's inconsistency has left you questioning their intentions and sincerity. You've probably reached a point where you had to detach to protect your peace, adopting a more logical and guarded stance, what could be described as a Queen of Swords energy. You've chosen to prioritize your emotional well-being over chasing someone who couldn't decide what they wanted. Still, despite your resolve, there's an underlying sadness in having to distance yourself from someone you once cared for so deeply. You didn't want to walk away, but you also couldn't keep waiting for change that never came. Your person senses this shift in your energy, and it's making them restless. They can feel that your warmth and patience have cooled. That change has sparked a deep sense of urgency in them, a fear that they might truly lose you if they don't act soon. They are desperate to break this stagnant silence that has settled between you both. The absence of communication has only deepened the misunderstandings and widened the emotional gap. What once could have been resolved with a heartfelt conversation has now turned into weeks or even months of distance, pride, and avoidance. But they don't want this to continue. They're beginning to realize that silence is no longer safe, it's destructive. Now, your person is reaching a critical turning point. They're feeling the weight of regret and the need to make amends. They want to come forward, not out of impulse, but from a genuine desire to repair what was broken. They are ready, or at least trying to be ready, to drop their ego and face their emotions honestly. They want to rush in, even if it's just to know whether you still care for them like you once did. This longing to reconnect isn't merely about comfort or nostalgia. It's about seeking reassurance that the bond between you two isn't completely lost. They want to feel that there's still a thread of love or hope left to rebuild upon. Your person now sees you as strong, independent, and self-assured. To them, you embody calm control and emotional clarity, the very traits they wish they had shown when things began to crumble. They know you're not easily swayed anymore, and that scares them. You're no longer the person who would drop everything to fix what they broke. That realization is forcing them to confront their fears and insecurities head-on. They know that if they approach you now, they have to come correct, no half-hearted efforts, no empty promises, no emotional games. Deep down, they want to show you a different side of themselves, the one they kept hidden behind pride, fear, and emotional walls. They want to be real with you this time, to show their sensitivity without feeling ashamed or weak. They are tired of pretending they don't care or that they can move on easily. The truth is, they can't. Every day without you feels incomplete. They're realizing that what they ran from was not rejection, it was their own inability to handle deep emotional intimacy. Now, they want to remove the mask they've been wearing and be authentic with you, even if it means being vulnerable or exposed. As they sit with their thoughts, they replay the moments when things began to shift between you, times when a simple word or gesture could have changed everything. Regret is a powerful emotion, and it's pushing them toward action. They understand that the road to reconciliation won't be easy. Trust needs to be rebuilt, communication must be honest, and both sides have to be willing to heal old wounds. But for the first time in a long while, your person seems ready to try. Today's energy, though heavy, also carries a glimmer of hope. It's an energy of awakening and emotional truth. Your person is coming to terms with the reality of what they stand to lose if they don't make things right. And while they may still struggle with timing or courage, their heart is leaning toward you. Whether or not you choose to let them back in will depend on how they approach you and whether their actions align with their words. But one thing is clear, they no longer want to hide behind silence. They want to speak their truth, to reconnect, and to show you the sincerity they should have shown from the start. I regret walking away from you more than I can put into words. At that time, I convinced myself that I had no other choice, that leaving was somehow the right thing to do. I thought I was protecting both of us from something I didn't even fully understand. But looking back now, I see how wrong I was. My decision didn't solve anything, it only created more pain, more distance, and more confusion between us. Things are such a mess now, and a part of me aches every day knowing I'm the one who caused so much of it. I carry that regret like a shadow that never leaves, no matter how much I try to move forward. When I walked away, I told myself that you would always be there, waiting somehow. A part of me was arrogant, too proud to admit that I needed you, that I was scared of how deeply I felt for you. I thought I had time. I thought no matter what happened, you wouldn't walk away. But now I can see that you have, that you're moving on with your life, and honestly, it's tearing me apart. Every time I sense your energy pulling away from mine, every time I see signs that you're healing, it both warms my heart and breaks it at the same time. I'm happy that you're finding peace, but it hurts knowing I'm not a part of that peace anymore. I need to tell you something I should have said long ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied to you. I lied to protect myself, not to hurt you, but the result was the same. I was in denial about so many things, about my feelings, about what we meant to each other, about the truth of our connection. At that time, it was easier to pretend that what we had wasn't real than to face the intensity of it. But I can't deny it anymore. I know what this is. I know our connection is spiritual, something rare and sacred. I know, without a doubt, that you are my twin flame. No one else has ever touched my soul the way you have. You see right through me, even when I try to hide behind my walls. And that's what scared me the most. You saw me, the real me, and I didn't know how to handle that kind of love. There's something I need to clarify too, something I know you've wondered about. That karmic situation you may have suspected, the one that came between us, it's in the past now. It's over. It took me a long time to release it, to understand the lessons it brought, but it's done. You were the spark that started my transformation, the light that made me realize I needed to change. Even though we've been apart, your influence has shaped every step I've taken. Every bit of growth, every moment of clarity, every time I chose healing over chaos, it all started with you. You awakened something in me that can't be put back to sleep. I'll admit something else that might surprise you. I've been keeping a close eye on your social media. I see your pictures, your updates, the glimpses of your world. You look radiant, like you've found a new rhythm, a new peace. You seem to be thriving, and I'm genuinely proud of you. But at the same time, every smile I see feels bittersweet. I often hover over the message button, wanting to reach out, wanting to tell you everything I've been feeling, but then I stop myself. I don't want to disturb your peace or bring chaos back into your life. You've worked so hard to find balance, and the last thing I want is to disrupt that. So instead, I just watch from afar, quietly cheering you on, missing you in silence. But please know, my silence doesn't mean indifference. It's the opposite. I've thought deeply about us, about the mistakes I made, and about what it would take to make things right. Trust me when I say I already have a plan for us. I know I can't rush it. Timing matters. I need to make sure that when I come back into your life, I do it the right way, with maturity, with stability, and with a full heart. I'm preparing for that moment, for the day when I can finally stand in front of you and show you that I've changed. I don't want to give you half of me, or just words. I want to give you everything, my honesty, my loyalty, my energy, my love. You deserve nothing less. You've always been my special one, even when I pretended you weren't. There's a bond between us that time and distance can't destroy. I feel you in ways I can't explain, through dreams, through songs, through the smallest coincidences that remind me of you. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with your name on my mind, wondering if you can feel me thinking of you too. It's as if the universe keeps nudging me, reminding me that this story between us isn't over yet. I've come to understand that walking away was part of my growth, as painful as it was. I had lessons to learn, demons to face, and wounds to heal before I could be the person you deserve. I've spent countless nights reflecting on what love truly means, and every time, my heart leads me back to you. You've been my mirror, my teacher, and my guide, even from a distance. So when the time comes, and I believe it will, I'll come back not as the same person who left, but as someone who's ready to love you fully. No more running, no more fear, no more half-truths. Just me, whole and open, offering you the love I should have given from the start. Until then, please know that you live in my heart every single day. You are my peace and my chaos, my lesson and my blessing, my twin flame, my forever. You and your partner share a rare and profound connection that transcends the ordinary. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you are in harmony in ways that many people only dream about. It's as if the universe conspired to bring your souls together, aligning every experience and lesson you've ever had to prepare you for this union. From the very beginning, there was a sense of recognition, something familiar yet new, powerful yet peaceful. You might not have been able to explain it, but you could feel it deeply within your heart and soul. This is not a fleeting attraction or momentary spark, it is a connection built on something timeless and divine. There is an undeniable intensity between you both, a magnetic pull that continues to grow stronger with each passing day. Even when you're apart, your energies seem to intertwine, guiding your thoughts toward each other. At times, this connection might feel overwhelming or even confusing because it challenges both of you to confront your deepest emotions and fears. Yet beneath that intensity lies a deep sense of comfort, a knowing that no matter what happens, this bond is real and meant to be. While it might feel as though the relationship is unfolding slowly, the truth is that things are moving at exactly the right pace. The energy between you is gaining momentum, and very soon, you will see just how quickly everything starts falling into place. Both of you are slowly opening up, revealing more of your true selves, and allowing vulnerability to bridge the gap between your hearts. For some of you, there may have been moments of doubt or confusion, times when you questioned what the future holds or whether you were making the right choices. Perhaps there were external influences, people, circumstances, or situations that clouded your clarity. You may have faced a dilemma, torn between following the path that seemed easiest and choosing the one that required more courage and faith. The universe, however, is reminding you that the more challenging road often leads to the most extraordinary destinations. Growth doesn't come from comfort, it comes from perseverance, patience, and the willingness to trust in something greater than yourself. Though the path ahead may not always be smooth, every challenge you encounter is preparing you for the greatness that awaits. The struggles, the delays, and even the moments of silence are all part of a divine process shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Your partner, too, has been on their own journey of discovery. There may have been a time when they were uncertain, juggling different aspects of their life, unsure of where to focus their energy. They may have struggled with inner conflict, trying to balance personal growth, responsibilities, and their feelings for you. But now, clarity is emerging. They are beginning to see who they truly are and what they truly want, and what they want is something real, something lasting. You represent the kind of person they've always hoped to find, someone who matches their energy and mirrors their soul. They are ready to take action, to step forward with confidence and honesty. The confusion that once clouded their vision is lifting, replaced by a deep knowing that their heart belongs with you. Together, you and your partner are meant to create something powerful, not only a loving relationship but also a shared purpose. You are destined for success, both individually and as a team. The energy surrounding you speaks of abundance, growth, and prosperity, but it also comes with a reminder: every great partnership is tested. Challenges will arise, and obstacles may appear to block your path. Yet, these difficulties are not meant to break you, they are opportunities to strengthen your bond and solidify your foundation. Through mutual understanding, patience, and communication, you can overcome anything. When you both face challenges hand in hand, you'll find that your connection deepens even more. The love between you becomes an anchor in the storm, a reminder that no matter what life throws your way, you are not alone. Each hardship will reveal new layers of compassion and resilience within you both. You'll begin to see how perfectly your strengths complement each other. Where one of you falters, the other stands strong, and where one doubts, the other brings reassurance. This dynamic balance creates a partnership built not only on love but also on trust, respect, and unwavering loyalty. As your journey continues, you will notice how your energy begins to attract blessings into your lives. Opportunities will appear unexpectedly, doors that once seemed closed will open, and situations that once felt uncertain will begin to align effortlessly. Your relationship acts as a magnet for abundance because it operates on a frequency of authenticity and mutual growth. You inspire each other to become better, not by forcing change, but by embodying the kind of love that encourages transformation. The universe is supporting this union in every way. Even when progress feels slow or setbacks arise, know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The lessons you learn together are shaping the foundation of a relationship that can stand the test of time. In moments of doubt, return to the connection you share, that unspoken understanding, that deep emotional resonance that reminds you why you came together in the first place. Ultimately, your love story is one of strength, faith, and destiny. You are two souls who have found each other against all odds, ready to build a future filled with purpose and devotion. While challenges may appear along the way, your bond will continue to grow, fueled by the love, patience, and commitment you both share. Together, you are not only capable of overcoming anything but also of creating a life that reflects the depth and beauty of your connection. This is more than just a relationship, it is a sacred partnership, a journey of two souls becoming one, guided by love, trust, and divine timing.